Hello, it's me. This is my fake marriage story from Thailand. I was born and raised in a village outside of Chiang Mai in northern Thailand. My parents had arranged for me to marry a stranger from our village over 12 years ago. I was only 23 years old and he was 42. I knew nothing about him except that he lived in Germany and owned a restaurant there. The day before the wedding, I went to meet him for the first time. He looked different than the photos my mother had shown me, but because I didn't want to disappoint my family, I just smiled and said hello. We did the traditional Thai dance at the altar together, and then we had sex. It was horrible. I was crying because it hurt so much, and I couldn't understand why no one was stopping him. He was really aggressive and raped me. I hate this German guy. After the wedding, I moved to Munich, and after 1 year, I gave birth to a baby boy. My parents told me that now I must forgive him and forget what happened because I am now a mother. I was pregnant again when I went back home to visit my family in Thailand for 2 months. I gave birth to my second son while I was there. This time it was a C-section, and the doctor told me that if I get pregnant again, I may not survive. I went back to Germany and lived with my husband and his mother. They treated me like a slave. I cooked for them and cleaned their house. Whenever I asked for help, they yelled at me. They both spoke German and didn't speak any English. So I felt very lonely and isolated. I couldn't even watch TV because they would yell at me to turn the volume down every time I turned it up. I had my third son 4 years ago, and after he was born, they took away my passport again. I wasn't allowed to leave Germany without my husband. I begged him to let me go back to Thailand to visit my family, but he just laughed and said no. For months after I gave birth, I had an argument with my mother. She yelled at me to clean the toilet, and I told her that I could because I still had stitches inside of me. She grabbed some scissors and cut my stitches. Then she threw the scissors on the ground and started hitting me with them. My husband grabbed me by my hair and dragged me out of the bathroom. I tried to run away, but he grabbed my shirt and ripped it. I scratched him and he slapped me. I think he was just trying to scare me because he didn't hit me very hard. But then my mother-in-law joined in and started slapping me too. Then they both started kicking me. And when they were done, I was lying on the floor and couldn't move. I could feel blood coming out of my vagina. When I stood up, I saw that my period had started. I was bleeding a lot. I sat on the floor and cried. Then my husband pushed me to the shower and told me to wash myself. He left the door open and watched me while I washed my body. After that, I went to my room and locked the door. I stayed there for 2 days until my sister-in-law came to visit. I told her what had happened and she told me that I deserved it. She said that I was too lazy and needed to be taught a lesson. Then she left. That's when I decided that I wanted to kill myself. I took my 3 kids and walked into the river near our house. I was going to drown myself and my kids. We were standing in the water and I wrapped my arms around my oldest son. Then, a man on a bike rode past us and asked if everything was okay. I told him that I wanted to kill myself and my kids. He called the police and an officer came and grabbed me. I tried to bite him, but he pushed me away and took my kids out of the water. He asked me why I wanted to kill my children and myself. I told him that my husband and mother-in-law beat me every day, and that they also took my passport. He asked me where my husband was, and I told him that he was at work. Then the officer left me there and drove off with my kids. I don't know what happened to them. I hope they are okay. I sat on the bank of the river and waited for the police to come back and arrest me. I thought maybe I could get a long prison sentence and that maybe I could get out of Germany. The next day, my husband came running to me and was screaming and yelling. He said that I had ruined his life and that I would never see my kids again. He also told me that I would pay for what I had done. I have been in prison ever since. I haven't seen my kids in almost a year. I don't know how old they are now or if they are okay. All I know is that they were taken away from me. The other day, one of the guards told me that my husband was visiting and that he wanted to see me. I was so happy to hear that he wanted to see me. I put on a new dress and did my makeup and then I sat down and waited. He came to see me and he wasn't happy. He told me that I was only 26 years old when I came here, and that now I am almost 38. He said that nobody wants to marry me now because I am too old. Most of the women here are young girls who got pregnant and then got left by their boyfriends or husbands. There is one woman who has been here longer than me. She is over 40 and hasn't been able to find a new husband. She says that she will probably die alone here. Today, my husband came to see me again. He was crying and begging me to forgive him. He said that he was sorry for what he did to me and that he wanted to start over with me. He said that we can go back to Thailand and live the rest of our lives there. He said that he had saved enough money and that we could live comfortably. He promised to buy me a house and a car and give me money every month so that I would never have to worry about anything again. He also promised to give me a cosmetic surgery to look younger. He said that if I married him again, He would give me a real wedding with all of our friends and family. I don't know what to do. I still hate him. But he is the only person I know in Germany, and I don't know anyone in Thailand anymore either. All my family and friends have forgotten about me. What should I do? Should I take him back and try to have another child with him? Or should I stay in prison? Please help. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider liking and subscribing. You can watch more of my videos below. Have a great day and see you soon. Bye.